That must have been very frustrating for you, Nick, to see the way that people were perceiving her, particularly when she was going through some of her most difficult times, in such pejorative ways.
Yeah, it was very frustrating, you know, when you know the context of who Amy was, which I think the film gives a bit more of that, when you know how brilliant she was, when you know how much depth there was behind her. Yeah, of course, when you see people summing her up as, you know, she was very depressed, she was very lost, she was high and drunk and all the things that came with her problems. And yeah, I found it very frustrating that people thought that was the standard, that's Amy. I don't think her father's intentions were ever bad, but, you know, there's clearly along the way lots of people made bad judgment calls that maybe weren't the right calls for Amy. It's a very sensitive area, the film, because it is her family, her dad, he loved her, she loved him. And of course there's been a lot of talk around all this, but what I felt was really important watching the film is that I don't feel like the film's trying to single anyone out or pass the buck or pass the blame. I think it's just showing what was going on, and that was going on, that happened. There's no trick photography, there's no editing that can take that away. And there was lots of calls, you know, gigs she played, places she went to. That doesn't mean there weren't attempts and things that obviously happened as well, but it's a very sensitive part of the film, but I don't know how you go into this whole story without showing what happened.
Right.
And that happened.